Welcome to the Disneyland Beat, where our toes tap to a Disneyland drum.
And we always whistle while we work.
Disneyland is getting a lot of love with new expansions that will include new attractions and nighttime spectaculars, parades, dining, and shops. It's really exciting, and we're going to go over them all.
And we're going to point out the projects we expected to be big announcements at D23, the Disney Expo, and they were never mentioned at all.
You aren't going to want to miss this one. Come on into the parks with us.
Like, subscribe, and stick around.
Disneyland is your land.
Come seek an adventure into your pirates, eh?
Make the jump to light speed.
Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm TC. There's going to be a few new characters coming to Disneyland as early as this week. The Incredible Hulk is coming to Avengers Campus. Imagineers have dreamed up a way to make this happen by having Hulk demonstrating a robotic character exoskeleton at the campus.
Avengers Campus, get ready.
These giant exosuits remind us of the meet and greet with Megatron at Universal, and we are thrilled Disney is coming up with its own oversized characters. Other characters that have been rumored are a Wampa from Star Wars and a certain beloved Yeti.
Actors control everything inside the suits, which are said to redistribute their weight evenly, which makes it easy to operate them. Hulk made an appearance at D23, and boy was it impressive. He's only going to be around for a limited time, though.
In November, Din Djarin, Mando, the Mandalorian himself, will be coming to Galaxy's Edge. We've now seen Boba Fett and Fennec Shand in Batuu, but when Mando comes, he is bringing someone very special, Baby Grogu.
Disneyland teased some video of it, and it's looking super cute. Mando carries Grogu around in a shoulder sack, and his Beskar is looking pretty shiny too.
Some of the biggest news of the convention is that Disney will be moving on to Phase 3 of Avengers Campus. Phase 1 being Guardians of the Galaxy, Phase 2 being the creation of the land, and Phase 3 being the addition of an e-ticket attraction inside the Avengers headquarters building.
Initially, a Quinjet attraction that was rumored to use a similar system to Pandora's Flight of Passage ride was expected to be announced, but it looks like the ideas have changed.
The new ride, which apparently has been greenlit, boasted it will feature every character you can think of across the MCU fighting a new supervillain from an alternate dimension, King Thanos. Thanos, if he had won.
It's difficult to be conclusive about what the ride system is going to be based on the concept art and the information given, but it looks to us like it might be using the same ride system as Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Cosmic Rewind is an indoor coaster that has the ability to spin its rider in any direction with lots of visual and screen effects, allowing the Imagineers to tell a story.
Either way, it's great to see that Avengers Campus will be expanded sooner rather than later. We think that Disney has a lot riding on the success of the land, and we're glad that they're continuing to build on it and make it better.
While construction on the new ride should not necessitate the closure of the land, it is likely to require changes to the red car trolley, which is currently stored behind the headquarters building. At the moment, it's just a facade that opens up barn door style to let the trolley pass.
We got some more details about what's happening over at Mickey's Toontown. We know a lot about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, as it's a clone of an existing ride at Hollywood Studios, but there will be some differences. For one, the city scenes will be slightly different and have some hidden references that we're supposed to be on the lookout for.
At Toontown, though, the ride will be placed in the new El Capitan Theater. New concept art was released showing the queue for the attraction, which will follow the history and life of Mickey Mouse. This is a perfect addition to the Mickey history you get when visiting the land already.
Another image of Mickey's Toontown showed Donald's boat crashed into a duck pond, and around the boat are spinning water lilies, balance beams, and rocking toys, so there's going to be a lot more to interact with in the new Toontown.
Goofy's How to Play yard will have soft, spongy ground and a sound garden full of instruments folks can play with. Inside his house, a new candy-making machine will add kinetic energy, and this is great. His house has needed some love for a long time.
Another note here is so much of the new land has grass instead of pavement as the main surface of the land. We wondered at first if this would be real grass. We kind of hoped it would, but with major portions of real grass being replaced with artificial grass, mostly due to water issues, which we totally agree with throughout the park, it's a very safe bet that this is going to be all artificial grass, and Disney's largest use of it to date. Mickey's Toontown opens March 2023.
Opening in late 2024, the exterior model for Tiana's Bayou Adventure was revealed. It showed a beautiful looking ride that will drape the mountain in greenery much more than the current version. However, Mama Odie's giant boat stuck in the tree, seen both in the film and the concept art for the ride release in 2021, is missing. Budget cuts, baby?
The story of the ride follows Tiana going into the Bayou to find animal friends to help her. She's hosting a party, but she's missing that something special and she needs to find it. In the model, you can see lots of colored bottles hanging right at the top of the big drop. We think that's going to be a dig a little deeper Mama Odie moment that's going to be incredible.
It was really hyped up how beautiful this attraction is going to look at night. And there's a Princess and the Frog themed shop opening this week where Baton Rouge used to be. Eudora's Chic Boutique, which is part of the backstory of the new ride. Eudora, of course, being Tiana's mother.
In the backstory, Tiana has a food company following the success of her restaurant, Tiana's Palace, which you see at the end of the movie. There were no official announcements for a new Princess and the Frog themed restaurant coming to Disneyland, as heavily rumored. Instead, Disney is in real life starting a new brand, Tiana's Gourmet Secrets, which will feature culinary products including a line of sauces and spices.
So we think, though there could still be a Tiana's Palace in New Orleans Square in the future, the food tie-in is to show how Tiana has become a community leader in New Orleans. And we think the new food products, as well as other cooking supplies and New Orleans treasures, will be found at Eudora's Chic Boutique, featuring Tiana's Gourmet Secrets. We wonder if Disney will expand this food line to other parks as well, or even possibly outside of them.
Now here's one we didn't see coming at all. The Pacific Wharf at Disney California Adventure is being completely reimagined into San Francisco from Big Hero 6. Now we think it's a good fit with its diverse cultural influences, but it sure was a surprise.
While no ride has been announced for the retheming, there will be a Baymax-themed meet and greet added to the land, which is currently a dining destination only. It also most likely means the complete closure of the land for some time, so no idea when that'll be.
They will be reimagining most of the Pacific Wharf eateries to something new. No details yet on what that might be. And they also mentioned that there's going to be shopping added to the land, and that's going to be new. No word on how or if Wine Country Trattoria is going to be part of all that, but with the new Magic Key Terrace just being renovated, we don't think it's going to be included.
There are exciting new and updated nighttime spectaculars, including a new fireworks show for Disneyland. Disneyland Forever has been running since 2015, but starting at the beginning of 2023, Disney's 100th year, there will be a new show called Wondrous Journeys.
The fireworks show is going to have new original music, and undoubtedly it's going to feature some of Disney's newer animated films. Disneyland Forever was really popular, no doubt in part because of its historical perspective and inclusion of Walt Disney in its story. The new show, Wondrous Journeys, will have a high bar to pass, but it's going to be thrilling to have a new fireworks show.
While Fantasmic was not mentioned as getting an update, World of Color is. It's even getting a new name, World of Color 1, to go along with the 100-year Disney celebration called 100 Years of Wonder.
The concept art teases new scenes from Mulan, Coco, Moana, Encanto, and Soul, which are not currently a major part of the spectacular, as well as a new Lion King scene that appears to feature Mufasa appearing in the clouds to Simba.
We love this show and are excited to have a new version to enjoy. We can't imagine it being anything other than incredible.
Also, we have some great news that also comes as a bit of a relief. Magic Happens will come back out of mothballs early next year for a better and longer run than it got in the first place. This parade opened in February of 2020, mere days before the extended closure of Disneyland, so it's great to see it back.
The parade is a good one, warm and fuzzy, designed to work well in the day and at night, and it fits Disneyland's scale pretty well.
The Pixar Pier Hotel's new name was announced. It will become the Pixar Place Hotel. It's going to get a whole new Pixar retheme. We already knew about that. But we have some new details. The rooftop water slide and pool area will get a Finding Nemo theme, which sounds like a lot of fun.
And finally on our list today, downtown Disney will get a new eatery, Porto's Bakery. Out-of-state visitors might not be too familiar with this one, but Anaheim locals have assured me it's a Southern California sensation and the menu looks really good. Lots of sweet and savory pastries with tons of layered, flaky, buttery goodness, as well as sandwiches and cakes. It'll be a full-service dining location, and it looks wonderful.
So that's it for big new additions, but we want to take a moment to see what wasn't mentioned at all at D23. For one, Tarzan's Treehouse. What's going on there? We fully expected to hear what this project is going to be themed to. Encanto, Swiss Family Robinson, something else? We don't know.
Walt's treehouse is behind tarps, has lighting strung all around it, and appears to be getting worked on every night, but what it's changing into still remains a mystery.
And sadly, there was no mention of Tomorrowland at all. First, rumor suggested that the People Mover might be coming back and that the Star Wars launch bay was getting demoed to make room for a new seating area. Then, it was said a new Disney Vacation Club lounge was opening on the second level of the launch bay.
But at D23, Tomorrowland was not mentioned at all. Us Disneyland People Mover fans are used to disappointment, and we can wait. It seems likely that any Tomorrowland plans will have been temporarily shelved, and we'll have to look forward to possible announcements at D23 in 2024.
Also glaringly missing was any announcement about what might be returning to the Hyperion Theater at DCA. The theater has been sitting empty since Frozen Live closed in 2020, leaving us wondering what show might be coming to the impressive space.
We are super curious to see if it'll be more Disney or more Marvel themed ourselves. Well, that's it for us today. Thanks so much for joining us.
May the light in the firehouse window always shine bright, and may your dreams come true.
See you real soon, Mouseketeers.